I'm Chris Barker from MusicRadar.com, and we're here on the Livid instrument stands at NAMM 2012. I'm here with Gabe, who's going to run through their brand new controller. Take it away, Gabe.
All right. Well, starting out, I'm going to start in the browser feature here, which is going to be able to give you your clip grid functionality, where you can go trigger the different samples that you've loaded in, and you can see they're all represented on the 4x4 grid here, and the ones that are obviously populated are in blue, and the one that is playing right now is in green. So out of the browser mode, you can go into 4 different control step sequencers here, and they're all used by the push button encoders, endless. And this is my first sequence, and through the left fader, pull it up, start hearing the drum, and each step can be manipulated here. So on the first button, I have my kick, and you can see I can plug in different kicks if I want different spacing of the kick on there. Hi-hat represented, and each one of these, the parameters are going to change on your encoders. So for instance, if I want to change the pitch of this hi-hat, do it right on the fly. Add in some other stuff. You got your snare on this one. Change the pitch of that. We'll get a little bit more, a hotter snare. And it's really just plug and play step sequencing. And then you can go into your other drums, and I use it for more synth modification, bass mapping, and stuff like that. And through that, you click on that, you get to your other one, you change all of it. So let's start like a new one. We'll do I'll do a new drum beat for you guys from the start. So it's as easy as just taking out the sound. So now you're back down to nothing. So you start out, we'll do a more of a hi-hat sound on that one. This would be your deeper bass. It's hard to hear it on these computer speakers, but. And then I mapped out effects to these knobs too. It's just a very versatile controller for controlling live drums in your Ableton project without having to go too far off the deep end.
So, I mean, where do you see this sort of sitting within the range? I mean, this was a collaborative project, am I correct?
Yes, it was. A collaborative project between us and Richie Hawtin. And being that he's a master techno producer, he was wanting something to step sequence his own tracks and to manipulate the separate steps, given the fact that a lot of minimal techno relies on the separating of the panning bass and the synth and stuff.
Because you guys have made like things that can step sequence before. I mean, as we can see here and here even.
Yeah,
but
all of these have the ability to step sequence through a lot of the remote scripts that our community has provided for us. So you're able to make this act like a monom. You can make it act like multiple, just different products that you want. So with the step sequencing on this, though, it provides a lot easier of a setup for you to where you can see the overall sounds that you're working with, and then you can go right down there and plug them in. And that's like really user-friendly.
And then you've got the kind of performance aspects on each side.
Yes, and going into the browser mode, you can make your drums, you can step away, not even worry about it, and then go back over to here, and there's your whole set. There's your pieces that you've made yourself, maybe DJ tracks that you've chopped up, and everything. And then you can trigger them and do a live DJ set there, go right over and add your own effects and your own ability of live performance.
And have people been making different mappings and stuff for this already in the community?
Yes, they have actually, and I'm excited to see some of the newer ones. We're just releasing this in February 1st, and it's going to be around $7.99. So I'm excited to see what people do with it. Really.
So, well, thank you very much, Gabe.
Yeah,
thank you.